After the exciting announcement and availability now of the 2025 Civic hybrids, we were waiting on what would happen to the Civic Si. You know, they killed the manuals on the non-Si models, and we knew the Type R was going to live on, and stay tuned for that, because how's that styling going to change with this new refresh? Is it going to change? I don't know. We have the mass market enthusiast car for Honda, and that is the Civic Si. So we got some new styling. We got some new updates for it. We'll talk about that. Here's a crazy fact. Honda is America's #1 best-selling manual transmission car brand. That's thanks to mainly the Civic Si. We have a lot of Type Rs. Those are all manual as well. And we don't have manuals on any of the crossovers. We don't have manual on the Accord. So it's really just the Civic Si at this point and the Type R that are selling in high volume. All right, more than any other brand. Let's get right into the design and compare to the outgoing design and see which one we like better. The top is the new Si. The bottom is the outgoing Si. Okay, so the headlight capsules themselves are very similar, if not the same, even with the daytime running lights. But where it's different here is we kind of have this bezel segmenting off the headlights, where here kind of just flows into the grille of the current Si. All right, we still have these honeycomb hexagons on the front grille, but it looks a little bit more uniform here. You know, we have about the same airflow punched out here on both models. It's just that instead of a nothingness, now it is contoured and it is designed kind of to teardrop away from the headlights. It does kind of look a little unfinished, right? Here, this finishes out with that full honeycomb pattern across the grille there. All right, so it's very, very similar looking from the grille aspect and the headlight aspect. As we go down, well, rest in peace fog lights. A lot of people were sad that the fog lights were killed in the non-Si sedan and hatchback, and it looks like they are also killed off here on the Si, and a lot of people are not going to be happy about that. Also, this bottom portion, I'll just be up front, it looks worse than the outgoing Si. We have this bezel around it now, makes this portion bigger, but it doesn't allow any more airflow in. Check out this. This is the only part that allows airflow in, and then we have this huge blocked off honeycomb pattern around it that, to me, just doesn't look right. Down here, it's paint matched bezel, and we don't have this extra plastic kind of jutting out of nowhere. These horizontal lines give the grille a lot more depth, so it's kind of hard to tell which areas let in light, or should I say which areas let in air and which areas don't. Where here it's blatantly obvious that just this portion right here lets in the air. All right, and I don't know why we can't see the intercooler down here. I would assume you'd be able to see the intercooler. Now this is just a render. I'm assuming this is a render. So I bet you can see the intercooler on the actual physical pictures of the car. All right, so there you have it. Front end, anyways. The Civic Si, I would say overall takes a step back. Fog lights are gone. Bottom bumper looks better on the outgoing one. While the one win, I would say the one win is the honeycomb pattern in the upper grille here. But all right, let's move on. We have some other pictures here. All right, let's try to compare the backs as best as possible here between the 24 and the 25. Again, the 25 is on top. Rear taillights, rear spoiler. Actually, it all looks about identical. I don't see any differences here. If you guys can pick up differences between the 25 up top and the 24 on the bottom, let me know. But honestly, it looks carbon copy and paste, and that's okay. I like the back end of the Civic Si. Ooh, we got some new wheels here as we look at from the side profile. I like the outgoing wheels a lot better than these wheels, but that's just personal preference. Let me know which wheels you guys prefer. But they did add this little black plastic side skirt accent here. Okay, so the side skirt has been redesigned. It's a totally different piece, it looks like, from my naked eye. It's not just like this. It has a decal over it. It looks like it's a completely different painted piece here at the bottom of the side skirt. So that is definitely an upgrade, I would say, on the side profile of the vehicle. It looks nice. It accents the black spoiler quite well, accents the black wheels quite well. I mean, these wheels look, they kind of remind me of my Prius wheels if I take the wheel covers off of them. There you go. Here's an image of the Prius wheels if you take the wheel covers off of them. This is the same vibe I'm getting. Obviously, they're bigger, they're black, but yeah, you guys can see why it reminds me of my Prius wheels. Anyways, it's probably not the sort of vibe Honda was going for there, but it is what it is. All right, let's look at the rest of the images of the Civic Si. Again, sedan only. It is not available as a hatchback. If you want a hatchback with Civic Si performance, you're going to have to get the Acura Integra. It looks pretty good all blacked out. Let me know what you... I mean, I want to lower this vehicle, and the camera angle is not doing it any justice. The camera angle is pointing to like right here, and so it's making the car seem higher off the ground than it is. I mean, this car, of course, would look better as if it was lowered just a little bit, maybe an inch or so, maybe a half inch, and it would start looking really, really nice. All right, so looking at the SI front on, I already said like this honeychrome, it's too big, it's too much, not enough airflow going in. You can see this all blocked off. It's just, it's way too big. It doesn't need to be that big. But where it really throws me off is look at this chin job that it got. It sticks out really far out front. I don't get it. It's starting to give me vacuum cleaner vibes. And maybe Honda's starting to try to bridge the gap with the styling with its 0 Series saloon. Maybe that's what they're trying to do here. I mean, obviously it looks more natural on this car where it's designed for, but maybe that's what's going on. I'm not quite sure. I'll see you guys down below if you think they're starting to implement some of these design elements with this protruding chin on the new Si model. Again, this car should be out in 2026. We're not that far away from this model launching, which I'm pretty excited for. I'm pretty excited to see how fun Honda can make their EVs. I haven't been in an Si in a while, but the interior here looks to be about the same. And here's the new screen. All right, we have a new touchscreen. It looks like Google built in, but we need to start reading the press release here and talk about what updates they made to the Si, because I can talk about the styling all day, but that's just personal preference. All right. So Civic Si gains exciting new design with more aggressive front fascia and grille, revised taillights. Even though it has revised taillights, I couldn't tell, at least with the images I have. All right. And we have the new wheel design that I already talked about. Driver focus tech includes new full digital instrument display and integrated LED shift light indicator and Google built-in. So yes, it does have Google built-in. I'm pretty sure the Odyssey has Google built-in as well, but stay tuned for that. I didn't see it in the press release, but the image of the 2025 Odyssey screen looked like it had Google built in. Integrated shift light indicator, a new fully digital instrument display. Unfortunately, I don't have images of that, but just look at, if you want, I mean, I'm pretty sure the Integra has the fully digital instrument display. So yeah, we've seen it in other Honda and Acura products before, but it's nice that it's getting brought in here. All right, new level of fun to drive dynamics with an enhanced ride comfort. I can't wait to hear about that. Civic Si is the only car in its class available exclusively with a manual, truly catering to the enthusiast buyers. And the Civic Si is one of the best buys on the market for fun to drive cars. So the Civic Si goes on sale in August. I guess I can get my highlighter out. So early August, we'll start seeing the Si coming into dealerships. $29,950. If we look at the current one, it's $29,100 before destination. $850 more expensive, but like I said, you're getting some cool stuff for it. Now, fuel economy here, you can really baby this thing. You can get upper 30s, even close to 40 miles per gallon with the 6-speed manual here. It's quite a good hypermiler, but you also have a built-in enthusiast car. That's one of the things I really enjoy about the Civic Si. It's not all about performance. It's a balance of handling, performance, practicality, and efficiency. If you want the summer tires, it adds $300, which down here where I live, I would be getting the summer tires, absolutely. They remind us that this is Honda's longest running nameplate in America. It's been around since 1973, and they've sold more than 12 million Civics in America, making it one of the top 3 best-selling passenger cars in America over the last 51 years. And the Si Civic was introduced in 1986. All right, so let's read about the improvements. There's the new SICE compliant body, which makes this the most rigid SI ever. New lower B pillar and rear door sill supports increase torsional and bending rigidity. I wonder if it actually makes it quieter too. To further amplify driver enjoyment and to take advantage of increased body stiffness, the SI suspension dampers have been retuned to match the increased body stiffness. And for drivers looking for maximum performance, of course, you can get the summer tires, which I believe when the Civic Si this generation came out, it launched with optional or had optional summer tires, but I don't know if they went away, because if I go and try to put optional tires on here for summer tires, I don't think I saw that, because honestly, it should have it like right at the beginning of the builder should say, with summer tires or whatever. All right, the performance of the standard SI rev matching system has been enhanced by expanding its function to include downshifts from second to first gear. That's aggressive. The rev matching system will blip the throttle when it detects all downshifts, perfectly rev matching with a lightning quick 430 millisecond response time. It's like a video game. The auto blipping downshifts are so satisfying on the SI as well as the Type R and Type S Integra. But now we can go from second to first. I'm excited to test that out, see how, we should get some pretty good engine braking there going from second to first. Horsepower looks to be unchanged, 200 horsepower and 192 pound-feet of torque. And we, of course, have the standard helical limited slip diff. Of course, we have larger brakes than the standard sedan. We have 235 by 40 on 18-inch wheels, all season performance tires or the optional summer tires. Okay, so the taillights that I couldn't pick up, again, with the images I have, they're darker. They're smoked out a little bit more. Again, a very small design piece, but a lot of people like doing that to their cars in the aftermarket. Honda's is doing it from the factory now. The Civic Si is available for the first time in Urban Gray Pearl, which I think the MDX, 2025 Refresh MDX I just reviewed for you guys, also has Urban Gray Pearl. And you also can get, of course, on the Accord and CR-V. All right, so 9-inch touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. We have a new 10.2-inch fully digital instrument display, the model's first integration of Google built-in, and new front USB-C ports. Of course, those are all standard. Well, there's only one grade. The only option here is summer tires, so of course it's all standard. On that new screen, of course, you can put in turbocharger boost gauge, G-force gauge. The new design features a large tachometer and gear position display, plus a new shift light indicator. This is a touchy conversation piece when this generation SI launched a few years back. Heated seats were taken out, but the Canadian market got them, and Americans raised hell. It was because the Canadians got a better equipped SI. I think they may have even gotten adaptive dampers. Don't quote me on that. But they had a better equipped SI, and their pricing, when you converted it to US dollars, it was just a way better buy than what we got. Now Honda's trying to, it is a little bit more expensive, $850, but you get better tech, Google built-in, improved suspension. You have heated seats once again, which are three different levels of heated seats. I'll take that. It still comes standard with a moonroof, and it has the Bose 12-speaker system, so I don't think those things have changed. All right, but what has changed, Google built-in, Honda's rolling that out. I think it first appeared on the Accord, and then it's just kind of trickling down to more and more models. The General Motors made in Mexico Prologue has Google built-in, if I remember correctly. I haven't driven it yet. I would really, really like to. I love the styling of the Prologue. But yes, you have Google built-in here on the 9-inch touchscreen. So they have improved the Honda sensing safety technology for 2025. So we have increased system visibility for motorcycles and bicycles for the collision mitigation braking system with pedestrian detection, and smooth and more natural feeling to the functions of both adaptive cruise control and lane keeping assist system. Forward collision warning, road departure mitigation, incorporating lane departure warning are all standard. All Civic models in SI are equipped with blind spot information system with rear cross traffic alert. So that's good to see. Those are all the active safety features. Of course, you have the passive safety features with how the car is designed, built, and the airbag sort of things. And where is the SI built? Well, it's built in the Alliston, Ontario plant where they make the Civic sedans. The turbo engine is produced at the Anna engine plant in Ohio. They've sold 12 million Civics in America. 11 million of those have been produced here in North America. 5 million for the United States, but it looks, I'm assuming the other 6 million would be produced in Canada. So the new Civic Si, a half step back in terms of the styling, in my opinion, from the wheels to the front bumper with the crazy chin implant that it has. But we have heated seats, we have Google built-in, fully digital instrument display. Again, I wish I had pictures on that. Honda should be uploading them soon, but I'm not going to make another video on those interior shots. But yeah, the new Civic Si, it's going to be fun to drive. It's going to have that same character. It's going to be 99% the same, just with better technology, better safety technology too, and heated seats. So, all right, I'm going to end it there. Honda, keep doing your thing with the Civic. It is still one of my favorite cars on the market, still one of the best buys on the market. And yeah, the Civic Si just got better. I'll catch you guys down below. Thank you for watching. And I should be driving it. Stay tuned in September. I should be driving this in September alongside the Civic hatchback hybrid. All right, so stay tuned for that. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace.